Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly love predictions reading. This video, or this reading should I say, is intended for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Risings, or those who have strong Sagittarius placements in their chart. Now, if you're not a Sagittarius or a Sagittarius, as most people say, and you're just here checking up on a Sagittarius that you're interested in, you are more than welcome to stay. I have nothing against cross watchers. I just need you to know that I'm a very honest reader. So if you hear or see something that you do not like, you have been warned, okay? Let's get into it. I'm so excited to read for you, sweets. I have a feeling that you might be my saving grace. I've had to deliver some pretty difficult messages because I am so honest, but let's see what we have in store for you, Sag. Now, we're going to be looking at the month ahead, so this will be mid-April to mid-May. I'm going to do things a bit differently to how I've done them before, just because I want to make the most out of the limited time that I have. So, what can Sagittarius expect in love in the next month? What can Sagittarius expect? We have the Seven of Chopsticks. This actually feels a little bit like your energy. I don't know why. I would normally consider that to be like an Aries, Leo, but it feels like you now. What is going on here for Sagittarius in love in the month ahead, Spirit? What is going on for Sagittarius in love for the month ahead? Hi. Oops. Oh, we have the Four of Chopsticks reversed, and we have this Justice card with the Ten of Chopsticks. Okay, you got a lot of fire here. I'm not surprised. To be completely honest, a lot of fire has come out for the fire signs. I'm seeing a few themes here in love. First of all, we have this underdog energy here with the Seven of Chopsticks. Someone trying to prove themselves. I feel like it's your lover, but it could be you. Take it as it resonates. Someone has something to prove here. They're wanting to really kind of get your attention. I feel like this is someone fighting, really just kind of putting in their all. Now, the thing about the Seven of Chopsticks is that sometimes is somebody just fighting themselves. So there may be no boundaries, no barriers, but somebody's really trying to kind of fight for a successful outcome here when like the success is almost guaranteed. With the Four of Chopsticks reversed, I am seeing an unsettling change here in your immediate situation. A relationship could be changing, your home life could be changing, which is impacting your love life. But I think that this is a bit of instability coming in. There's a change of pace here. And with the Justice card upright, I think that the outcome will be successful or at least beneficial to you, because it may actually free you up to be able to do things differently in a more manageable way. With the Ten of Chopsticks reversed, I'm seeing an unburdening of responsibility here, which could be likened to that change of pace with that Four of Chopsticks. You could be taking time away from your responsibilities, doing things differently, just trying to kind of share the load with someone a bit more. How would I interpret this in love specifically? I see you limiting your attention and your energy from behavior or people who just aren't going to be worth your energy, full stop. You're trying to do things smarter. You're working smarter, not harder here in your love life. And for most of you, this has to do with kind of just focusing on the partnership that you already have in your life, or just trying to create a sense of harmony and creating a sense of stability that will attract the right partner that you want in your life. So let us shuffle this back in. We'll get a look at your recent past so that we can get a better prediction of where things are headed in the month ahead. What happened in Sagittarius's recent past with their love life, Spirit? We have the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, two Pisces cards. Sorry, I didn't really show you that Hanged Man properly, but my fingers were limited. We also have the Ace of Ingots. What else happened in Pisces' recent past? Excuse me, saying Pisces now. To be fair, you share a connection with Pisces through Jupiter. You both have a connection to that planet, so maybe that's what I'm picking up on. I don't know. What is going on here with Sagittarius in their recent past? We also have that 10 of chopsticks again. Okay, so that's why we're letting go. That's why we're like, you know what, I've been taking too much, because we've been carrying too much in our recent past. 10 of chopsticks in the upright. I see that there were a lot of unknown variables in your love life in the past that had you very much almost like overcompensating. Maybe you were burning out trying to like figure things out, trying to ask questions and not getting any answers, or trying to do things to bridge the gap of unknown. You know how when we can't control something, we almost like hyperfixate on other things, or we may just become very obsessive about it. I feel like that's what was kind of happening here. Maybe we were just really trying to pull blood out of a stone here. With the Hanged Man, I do sense a slow period here, needing to pause to get a fresh perspective about an opportunity. For some of you, this was like you redefining a relationship, redefining a path that you were taking when it comes to love, or journey, a method. For some of you with this Ace of Ingots, it was like opportunity was coming towards you, but you didn't know what to do with it. So you were just wanting to figure out like the best thing to do. What is the best way that I can make the most out of this opportunity? I believe that some of you needed time to think about whether you wanted to get into a commitment with somebody as well. But I overall see that Hanged Man with the Ace of Ingots as you just pausing and needing to figure out like what the best thing that you could do would be for you right now when it comes to love. And Sag, I feel like you also received a lot of information in your slow period there. Although you were maybe hyper-fixated on the unknown and figuring things out that weren't really revealing themselves to you. You may have been over-consuming content in that time, such as tarot readings. But I think that you were also able to get a lot more wisdom. You were able to gather a lot of information, and you're able to look at your situation differently. So let's have a look at your present situation now. Where is Sagittarius at now when it comes to love, Spirit? Where is Sagittarius at now when it comes to love? 2 of Ingots and the 3 of Teacups. Okay. We also have the 2 of Wands reverse. So we have 2 twos here, 2 clarifying 2. Interesting. Are you going to focus? No, that's the problem with the 2 of Wands, is we're not seeing, we can't focus. What is going on with this 3 of Teacups, please, Spirit? 7 of Chopsticks, interesting. 7 of Chopsticks clarifying this 3 of Teacups. That's you again in your fighter energy, underdog energy. So in your present moment, I see you trying to balance things out in your life. Like some of you are just trying to make room to date if you are dating, or if you have someone, you know, that you're interested in seeing. I feel like you're trying to make room in your life. I see you needing to like restructure your lifestyle, or just kind of accommodate for, you know, what you need to do versus what you want to do. With the 2 of Wands, I see you not really knowing how long this is going to last, or whether this is something that is worth doing over a long period of time. It's kind of like you feel stuck or trapped by your circumstances as well. Like maybe you don't have enough time to invest in meeting someone new, or you don't have enough time to invest in your current relationship, or you're just struggling to make time. It feels like you're juggling 2 things here. You're juggling your career and your love life, or this person and that person. I feel juggling heavily with that 2 of Wands reversed. We don't know what you know, when push comes to shove, what we need to let go of. I feel like you're handling it well, except for the fact that you don't really have a plan. That's the only thing that's missing, is like, how long are you going to keep juggling this? How long can you do this? With the 3 of Teacups upright and the 7 of Chopsticks upright, I do feel like we're trying to kind of, whatever we're overdoing with our effort and our energy, we're trying to numb that feeling by being very joyful in our free time. Like almost, for some of you, I'm seeing like this is even just, you know, hitting your coping mechanisms hard, really having some crazy weekends. And although it's not the devil energy, it still feels like we're trying to kind of offload here, because that Three of Teacups is being clarified by the Seven of Chopsticks. It's like we're just trying to kind of make the best out of a pretty bad situation, or a less than favorable situation. We feel like we need to fight in order to be happy. Like, what? It's so bizarre. I also think that some of you may be receiving some interference here in your plans when it comes to love. You may be feeling like there's a bit of confusion here, or like, I don't want to put that on all of you, but there could be like a third party situation involved here. Feelings could be stirring and you're trying to fight those feelings, but not necessarily for all of you. I just see that Three of Teacups as you trying to kind of make yourself really happy and really forcing that happiness with the Seven of Chopsticks, really fighting to be happy. Goodness me, what's going on in the near future for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Friends could be like a helpful outlet for you, but I don't know if you're being honest with them right now. In the near future, we have the Two of Teacups. Wow, this came out for another fire sign. What is happening in the near future for Sagittarius? We have the Hermit card in the reverse position as well. What's happening in the near future for Sagittarius? Oh my days. What's happening in the near future, please, Spirit? Oh my Lord. We have two ingots. We have the King of Ingots and we have the Six of Ingots. Interesting. I'm going to put these away and pull those down because that's frustrating when it's not balanced. Actually, is it balanced? It's pretty square. So you know what isn't square? The table. The table isn't square with the wall. That's annoying. Gosh, what a time to be OCD. We don't have a lot of time for me to be OCD. So in your near future, Sagittarius, I see you finally being able to see eye to eye with somebody who you're very interested in. Honestly, maybe that's what was going on here. In your present moment, someone's trying to get to know you better and spend more time with you. I feel like in your free time, you're maybe trying to see people, you're trying to date, you're trying to get to know people around you better. It feels kind of forced because it feels like you don't have a lot of time, you don't have a lot to give, but you are trying to give as much as you can. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're catching feelings in your present moment for this person, or you're developing stronger feelings for those who are already with them. Now, in your near future, I see this emotional heart-to-heart conversation helping you feel more supported in your relationship with this person. This person will win you over with the way that they share their heart space. I think that it's important that you both open up though and connect in order for that to be successful. This could just be a friendship for those who are very single that is starting to become more sort of condensed and more sure in terms of a romantic relationship. Because I feel like if you're a very single Sagittarius, then you're at a point in your journey where the people around you are the ones who are probably going to be your next partner. Either because you don't have a lot of time to meet someone new, or you're just meeting people through the limited time that you have. And I think that your next relationship seems to be somebody in your friend circle, somebody who you're getting to know slowly. You're understanding them better as a person. And for all of you Sagittariuses, before the middle of May, you're going to have a conversation with somebody that makes you see them as like marriage material. This is somebody who you find to be very attractive and who you think would be a very incredible partner, someone who you'd want to settle down for. So imagine that. Sagittarius, they've done the impossible. they've made you want to settle down. Now, how does this person do that? Well, I think they're very honest with you about themselves, about their feelings. You share the same values. You're actually quite similar in terms of what you want in a relationship, in a partner. This person may have some coin as well that makes you find them attractive. But I just see that you see this person as someone who is independent enough to be able to take care of themselves and to also support a relationship with you. I think you're going to want to move things forward with this person without kind of getting too much advice from your friend group. In fact, I see some of you hiding this relationship from mutual friends, if that's where you meet this person from, taking some time out together. With the Hermit card reversed, it feels like the Hermit card reversed is just you feeling like I'm not going to be alone forever. Like I finally feel more confident about sharing these parts of myself that I've had to do by myself. Even if you're in a relationship, I feel like you're having some pretty honest conversations with your partner here before the middle of May, and really opening up and showing them a side to you that maybe you've been keeping to yourself, or vice versa. Maybe they've been the one who's been keeping you in the dark. I see reciprocity here with the Six of Ingots and the Hermit reversed, really having some deep conversations. So what is the outcome at this point in time between Sagittarius and this love interest? What is the outcome? I'm really happy for you, Sag. Seriously, you, oh my Lord. We have the Seven of Teacups, okay. What is the outcome between Sag and this person, Spirit, this lover? We have the, oh my days, what is going on here? We have the Five of Chopsticks coming out first in the reverse position. We have the Five of Ingots in the upright, and we have the Nine of Chopsticks. Okay, so this relationship will have its challenges, mostly financial or abandonment. Someone here is codependent or has the tendency to be very clingy at times. I think that you have a lot of choices and decisions to make with this relationship. You got to be honest about your feelings along the way. I think you just need to figure out how you truly feel. Maybe some confusion in the beginning, especially if this is a friend transitioning into a lover. It may be giving you mixed feelings in the beginning. But I think with the Five of Chopsticks reverse, this relationship may be a lot easier than you're expecting. It's a lot easier when you eliminate external opinions or interference. Sometimes that Five of Chopsticks just means that too many people have too many opinions about your love life. So in the reverse, I see it being actually a lot easier than you're expecting. But with the Five of Ingots upright, someone either doesn't like to be alone and they're a lot clingier than the other person, or we're just very concerned about money and physically our material world is distracting us from this relationship. But I see you wanting to fight for this relationship with the Seven of Chopsticks and the Nine of Chopsticks upright. I feel like the outcome is you're not going to give up. You may be needing to kind of figure out a better way forward, re-strategizing how to make this relationship work, and not being too proud to admit what isn't working. So what is the advice here for Sagittarius when it comes to love? What is the advice here for Sagittarius? We have the World card. Finish what you started. I really feel like this is something worth celebrating eventually. Finish what you started. That doesn't mean that you should just put your head down and be blind to the challenges, but certainly don't give up too easily with that World card here. We also have the Two of Chopsticks reverse. So yeah, don't be afraid to think outside the box or to try something different. I think that in the month ahead, it's really about tying off your loose ends, finishing what you've started, or pursuing what you feel is worth investing your energy in. And with the Two of Chopsticks, I feel like there may need to be some kind of compromises or restructuring in order to have your cake and eat it. You're being spread very thin energy-wise. You just seem to be very busy right now. And I do think that's temporary, but I think that your advice for the month ahead is to actually think about long-term solutions here with your energy and balancing your love life out with your practical needs. What else do you need Sagittarius to know about their love life advice-wise? One more card. We have the Ace of Teacups reversed, the Knight of Ingots. How I said one more card and they give me three. Page of Teacups reversed. Yeah, just be careful here. Long term is great, but you don't want to have to apologize for those long-term plans. So consider taking an approach that is successful long-term, that is also incorporating your emotional needs and the people that you actually are creating this future for. I feel like there's a way to prioritize both. You've got to kind of figure it out though, because you're running very limited in terms of your free time. But I do think that we may be able to stop ourselves from needing to apologize for having plans and for being committed by just reconsidering how we commit ourselves. I also think with the Ace of Teacups reversed that if it isn't making you happy, don't commit yourself to it. You know what I mean? Like, happiness is the ultimate creator in this life, and when we're happy, a lot of things just come to us easily. This isn't about being blind to other opportunities, but this is also about prioritizing your happiness in the month ahead. So I hope that was helpful, Sagittarius. I have such a soft spot for you. I knew I would have a pleasure reading for you today. Have a wonderful month ahead. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. Do not let the rest take from you. You may have messages in your sun, moon, rising, or other aspects of your natal chart. Have a beautiful month, and I shall connect with you very, very soon. Bye.